Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Nooe here, Nooe Lawn Care. We appreciate you watching, as always. Video number 3 of the John Deere L120 restoration. We got the deck completed. Only thing we got to do now, I've got some of this stable ceramic Pro Guard. It's a non-stick formula. It's kind of like a Teflon on your pots and pans, that kind of thing. But I want to try this out. We've used it on the Honda push mower. It did pretty good. But now that we've got this one cleaned out and dimed out real good, we're gonna coat it real good with the stable Pro Guard and throw some blades on it. Let's get going. If you are just now joining us, we have 2 videos prior to this one showing getting to this point, which basically tearing everything down, cleaning up the deck itself and replacing all of the hard parts, all 3 spindles. We got all 3 pulleys replaced. We got a new belt on there. We're going to spray this ceramic Pro Guard on it, and then we're going to throw some brand new blades on it. So let's get this going. I should probably read the directions for you guys, since I'm doing this to help y'all out as well. Let's see. Clean, dry surface before applying. We did that. Light layer of product to the entire surface. We did that. Allow to cure dry for 24 hours before using equipment. I think that's doable as well, because we've got some time before we get done with this guy. And like I say, we used it a couple years ago, or last year for the push mower. Oh, that's all that happened. There we go. Beautiful. Right? No? Not yet? Do we got something? Okay. Well, that's alright. I'm going to put this in another bottle, get it sprayed, and we'll throw the blades on. Alright, we got the blades. You can see the shape of them. They're the mulching style blades, which is okay. Normally I'll have a high discharge with a little gator teeth on them, you know what I mean? It just seems to help out chopping everything up good. But we'll use these because they are brand new and they came with the kit. I don't know why I'm just now thinking of this, but I want to say those spindles will come with a little bit of grease. I think they come shipped already packed, but I'm going to just throw maybe 2 or 3 pumps in there from the grease gun, just to make sure. Like I say, I probably should have done that before I put the guards back on, but that's okay. All right, let's lay the deck down, get it out of the way, and we will start messing with the drive belt. I've had to do this before because I replaced, can you see all that? Yeah, steering gear and the plate for it. Yeah. Whew. Can you see that belt there, babe?
I see it, yeah.
I'd say that's she's pretty gone. It's about time to change her. So, if I remember correctly, taking this gear off was a pain. Let's see if it's still going to be a pain. Well, I got the nut off. Maybe I'll have to take those off and then everything will come down. I can't really remember. It's been a while. No, I don't have a... Is there a nut on the back of those? No? Yes? Man, it really has been a while. Yeah. Alright, so then I have to pull off this whole cover first. So that's awesome. And this guy's got to come off. Well, no, I might be able to. You've got this. Honestly, I guess that's the drive. It's holding on or in between there. But I think I can take those and those out and then just drop it and kind of hang it down. I don't think I could do too much else. I thought this guy would come off, but I don't think so. Alright, that's gonna be tight. Tight all the way to the very end. That one I can use an extension on. Alright. Let's try this. She's definitely stuck on that gear. Let me get some more tools. Alrighty, after beating and banging,
Your head was in the way.
I finally got all that taken care of. That gear is kind of difficult to take out. So yeah, if you got to do that, definitely get prepared. Removing the pedal, if I can. There we go, there's that. There's probably an order of things to do this in where you won't have so many issues. But at least I got that off now. Okay. Probably got to go back, go up, and then come out. Ain't that something? If you do it in order, the way it's supposed to, it actually does something. Come on down. There we go. Now, we are at the belt. So we're gonna, yeah, I guess we will. These have the belt guards, so we will have to loosen these pulleys up, bring them down. How does that back one come off? Oh, I don't know, but it's supposed to have fins up top here. I don't have any fins back here at all. That's not good. All right, I've got two pulleys right here. Like I say, there's a belt guard on this side and a belt guard on this side. So you want to loosen them up so you can get them past that belt guard. The belt guard up front is 2 bolts in the very front. I don't know if you can quite see them, it's a little dark back up under there. But 2 bolts will remove that whole bolt belt guard for the very front. And then you've got 1 bolt, I guess you could say, on the passenger side over here on the right side of the mower, behind the right tire. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. You're all right. And then the bracket lifts up and kind of maneuvers off from this side. There's no bolt over here on this side, but that is your belt guard for that. So then we'll put it all back together and see, you know, make sure that they are inside the belt guard. But yeah, I mean, you can see how much flop is in this belt. She's donezo. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. It's just nuts and bolts, loosening your pulleys just a little bit. You don't want to pull those all the way off. 1 nut or 1 bolt in the back, 2 bolts up front. All right, we've loosened up this you know, guard here. There was a plug for the clutch. You had to unplug it. Be careful, it's one of them little plastic jokers. You don't want to break it. It's a pain in the butt. Also, there is a bracket that holds the clutch in place as well, so you want to remove that. And that's how you can get the belt down and around, but you're not going to have enough slack. You got to pull it off of the back end first, which, like I said, 1 screw, 1 bolt will get that bracket out of the way, and you can do all that. And so if that's the case, what we're going to do is start off up front here. In fact, she's got to go above here and then down. let's get it inside that bracketry. And then on the pulley. Okay. So then initially you put that one on that pulley. Well, let's see if we can take this down just a little bit more. There she be. And then I'm gonna tell you, yeah, under this bar, and then up and over the bracketry. Yeah, I can get it from under here. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. So yeah, you want to go ahead and set your belt in there. Well, there we go. Make it nice and pretty. Definitely don't want anything to happen. You can go ahead and start trying to fit up some of your pulleys. But yeah, so basically work in reverse. We'll put this bracketry back up. We'll put the mounting for the clutch, plug it back in. You did have to take off, like I said, the pedal mechanism, so that will be one of the last things to go back on. But yeah, all right, so we're gonna start tightening everything up, and we'll be right back. All right, we've got everything buttoned back up. We've got the bottom plate put back on. We got the pedal hooked up. The belt is still in place. And like I say, I thought that was a lot of wobble, but I guess not, because that's got a lot of wobble to it too. All right, this is always the fun part because, oh, it's gotta go this way. These splines are not always great. So what we're gonna be doing is bouncing back and forth between tapping the back of this well, actually I take that back. That's a lot easier than I thought. It's just got a little, I guess, a little burr right there towards the end. It was kind of rough getting that first spline, or getting in there first off. Able to put threads onto the nut, so that's a good thing. Babe, I'm gonna get you to hop up top again and push the steering wheel down for me. Wiggle it back and forth and just push it on down. A little more, maybe. Alright, I think that looks good. In fact, hold it for a second. I'm going to tap on it and try to get this. Okay, we're all good. I just had Mallory hold the steering wheel, so I was able just to tap the gear up onto the splines without the whole shaft going up. So that looks like it works fairly decent. Now, the only thing we need to do is tighten her up. And I don't want to go too crazy because you saw, well, you didn't see too much of it because there was a lot of choice language, but trying to get that gear off right there is always fun. So We're not gonna go too crazy on it. Okay, well, the bottom end, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is done. We got a brand new belt on it. We've got a little bit of clean out. Not too crazy. It wasn't too dirty. We usually keep this guy fairly clean. All right, we're going to put the mower on the ground and we are going to drag the deck over here. So, first thing first, we're going to do the front end, and if I'm not mistaken, I feel like to have I think that'll work. It was on this bottom one first and it was cocked around over here to this side, but I think we'll leave it right there in the top one. And we got our little tray of goodies here. Well, you know what? I didn't think about that. Let's put the belt on first and then that guy. Alright. Gotta do a little bit of some adjusting here, so let's see what we can do. Oh, I see. Well, let's pick her on up then. Persuader here. I know I didn't tighten that thing up. We are not having fun today, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so what we're going to do then is just put her in two and let it take itself down. How about that? Yeah, same thing as before. Washers, cotter pins, and this is the adjusting mechanism. it's still loose. We're going to try to true that up now, and let's see if that don't work good for us. But I'm gonna put the pins in the other side, and then we'll see if we can level out the deck. Yeah, I'd say it's about time to replace that one, huh? That was the old drive belt. The new drive belt is in, and thank goodness the deck is on. A couple choice words there. Like I said, the front hanger was on upside down, and it wasn't tightened up all the way. I think the previous owner wanted to get a little bit more height out of it, but didn't realize that you could tighten it up there at the very front of the mower. So we tightened it up, put it back on the hole that it's supposed to be, and we've got our adjusting mechanisms nice and tight. We did a little bit of adjusting back and forth. I mean, it was noisy. Had to beat it with a hammer a little bit because you don't want to loosen that all the way up. But all mowers are different, so you know, loosen it up, get it to where you need, get it to where you think you need. Do the other side. You know, take some time and adjust that deck and get it even. You're gonna thank yourself, definitely, with the way that the yard is cut. So let's see what this does. Let's see what this does. Let's throw up a little prayer. Hope that everything works. Looks clean. Just plain beautiful. Yeah. We looking good. I just wanted to make sure, you know, all of the belts were riding on the pulleys correctly. And they are. So beautiful. I think that's all we're going to do with this mower for the time being. I kind of figured I'd take the tires off to begin with and get those cleaned up and get them greased up real good, put them back on. But as you can tell, these front tires are getting a little bald, so we're going to need some soon. So we'll hold off on that. But that's all we got for you today on the John Deere L120 restoration. It worked out pretty good. So far we've got, before I bought it, the whole front end basically was replaced. All of your spindles, you know, what I was told, anything in here, right here, was all replaced, both sides. I've replaced, obviously, the steering gear up under. That's why we had so much trouble with that gear to come down. And then now we've gone through and done complete deck overhaul. Yeah, next thing would be some decent tires on here. I think if I get new back tires, I probably get something a little bit more aggressive. Just like I said, we don't use this for commercial anymore. It's more for tractor use around the Nooe Lawn Care homestead. So, yeah. As always, we greatly appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. It's very simple. Hit the little button there. It's very free. It don't cost you anything. If we're lucky, we'll catch y'all in the next one.